Some minds don't look like ours. They don't speak our language. They don't write poetry. They don't build spaceships. But they might be conscious, perhaps even in ways we've never imagined. Take the octopus. These ocean-dwelling aliens of Earth possess about 500 million neurons, most of which aren't even in their brains, but in their arms. That's right, each arm can act independently, exploring, touching, deciding. And beyond their strange biology, octopuses seem to have distinct personalities. One might be shy and cautious, another bold and curious. They play, they solve puzzles, they escape from enclosures with unnerving cleverness. In 2021, the United Kingdom formally recognized octopuses and other cephalopods as sentient beings, capable of feeling pain, pleasure, hunger, and perhaps even joy. That decision wasn't based on gut feeling. It came from a scientific review of over 300 studies. The evidence was overwhelming. These creatures aren't just reacting, they're experiencing. And they're not alone. Let's look at crows and poor ravens, members of the corvid family. These birds can use tools, recognize human faces, hold grudges, and even pass mirror self-recognition tests, a rarity in the animal kingdom. In one study, crows watched researchers hide food, then later returned to retrieve it, using a memory and strategy. In another, they crafted hooks from twigs to fish food out of tubes. Tool use like this was once thought to be exclusively human, than just primates. But clearly we were wrong. Even more impressively, crows have demonstrated signs of metacognition, the ability to think about their own thinking. In experiments, they were given a difficult memory task and a choice. Try to solve it or opt out. When the task was hard, they were more likely to skip it, suggesting they knew what they didn't know. That's a level of introspective decision-making that challenges everything we thought about animal minds. And let's not forget elephants, who mourn their dead, form deep family bonds, and show empathy. Or dolphins, who name each other with signature whistles. Or even bees, who can learn basic math, recognize patterns, and show signs of emotion. So what's going on here? Are these animals truly conscious? Or are we just projecting human traits onto them? Science has a name for this error: anthropomorphism. It means attributing human characteristics to non-human entities. It's a valid concern, but there's a bigger risk we've historically committed: anthropocentrism, assuming humans are the center of the consciousness universe. We used to think only humans could feel pain, plan ahead, or experience grief. But study after study shows that consciousness may be widespread, with many forms, many layers, and many embodiments. If consciousness emerges from complex information processing, as many theories suggest, then it's possible that many creatures experience the world subjectively, even if they don't think or speak as we do. Some researchers have proposed a consciousness scale for animals based on neurological complexity, problem-solving ability, social behavior, and signs of self-awareness. It doesn't create a hard hierarchy, but it helps us recognize that awareness comes in gradients, not absolutes. And this matters, because how we define consciousness directly impacts how we treat other beings. If an octopus is conscious, is it ethical to keep it in captivity? If a crow can reflect on its thoughts, should we still consider it just a bird? These questions aren't philosophical luxuries, they're ethical imperatives. At Infinity Beyond, we believe expanding our view of consciousness means expanding our sense of responsibility. Because once you admit that minds can be radically different and still meaningful, the universe becomes a much more alive and compassionate place. It's no longer just a stage for human thought, but a chorus of minds, each singing in its own language. And maybe, just maybe, by listening better, we'll learn not only about them, but about ourselves. In our next segment, we'll go even further, into speculative frontiers, where consciousness isn't just in biology, but possibly in the universe itself. Could the cosmos be aware? Stay wild, stay listening.